Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Underground stream. Tonight, we got some topics. We want to talk a little bit about Monarch, the Monster Legacy series that they just dropped the trailer. That thing looks pretty damn epic. Didn't know what they were doing. I heard about it a while ago, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. Mads Mikkelsen calling out some shit. He was laughing at the at reporters questioning
Oh
him.
yeah, that was good.
Diversity stuff. I thought that was hilarious. Danny Masterson from the 70s show being thrown in the slammer for looks like 30 to life. And Ashton Kutcher and his wife they're standing beside him. So we got classic Hollywood scumbags again, and of course a little bit of Hogan because it's always funny. Recently he he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, and man, talk about a compulsive liar. It's pretty funny some of the shit that he had said. Yeah. Well, I want to introduce everyone on panel here. We got Monotony, first one in tonight. So he's my co-host for the night. How you doing, Monotony?
I'm doing great. Happy Friday to everyone. While we're here on YouTube, I just want to, shout out to my favorite Hawaiian-born heterosexual president.
Kenya. Can you dig it, brother? Oh, well, we're happy to have you tonight. We also have the Doc Adega. How you doing?
Not too bad. I'm only here for a little bit. I've got to run and play doctor on another channel in a little bit, but not that kind of doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, it's
to turn their head and cough, right?
Oh, I got a bad story about that. Happened to me when I was 18. Oh my word. Anyway, yeah, it's something like that. But it's always good to make fun of these Kenyan imports.
Nice. So, Doc, did you put your fingers through that person's hair when they?
Oh no! Actually, I was the one getting a physical by a newly graduated lady doctor who. Nowadays, if I knew the laws, I would have won a big lawsuit. But I was an embarrassed 18-year-old, had no idea what was going on.
I think I remember that story. You had told me that before.
The doctor was doing an exam.
You poor guy. We're going to throw it over to a lovely lady right now. Tina Bojan, how you doing today, Tina?
I'm doing great. Thanks for the invite. This is my favorite part of the week, and it's now no longer 100 degrees in Chicago. It was a high of 65 today, so I think we skipped fall. Yeah. We might be on our way to winter. You never know in Chicago, but it's been beautiful, relaxing, and I'm so looking forward to sleeping in tomorrow.
Nice. Excellent. Well, I'm glad that you're excited for this stream. It's the start of your weekend. That's always a blast. And we're so happy to have you here tonight. We're going to jump on over to Pop Cyclops, superfan Adam Shawhan. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm glad to be here. And yeah, she's not wrong. Like the weather, we were supposed to have these massive heat hitting us. We never got it. And now it's 70 and breezy today.
Nice.
It's like, oh, okay, I'll take it. But yeah,
the weather control devices failed.
I think so.
We'll save that for Rumble. Yeah, I know, because they got yet another hurricane is in the Atlantic making its way towards the States. Yeah, what is it, a Cat 5 already, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it'll just spiral and just go north and not hit anything. Hopefully. I don't know. I haven't been keeping too much of a track on that. A couple days ago I saw it and it was pretty far out.
It sucks on the West Coast. I'm over here like praying for another hurricane. Tina's talking about we just went from 65 back to 100 on the West Coast. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, that sucks.
I used to like to surf when those things came in.
Yeah,
15 footers. That was awesome.
That is awesome. But hey, we're still saying hello to everybody. We got Brutal Morningwood in the house today too. How you doing, Brutal?
Oh, well, I'm home. I finally made the leap home. So
congrats. We have the Torlin.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's my favorite center square.
Samantha.
Yeah. Ow.
He's from Bewitched. That guy was hilarious. Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah. In real life, his stories are even more insane. But dude, yeah, I'm glad that you're back. I hope everything is all right. I know you had a flood before you left.
Yeah, I'm still now that work begins. Now
Oh,
I got to
boy.
do that.
Well, glad that you're back at least, and you can start to get things situated.
Yeah.
I know, man. It's always rough, but hey,
Oh.
we're doing what we could, right?
Yeah. Do what I can. Anyway, yeah, thanks for the invite. It's nice to sit down and like talk to human beings for a little
Of
while.
course, man. Yeah, we'll have some topics we're going to be hitting, and of course we have our friend Marinus down there. Dark
Hello.
Side of Comics. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Can you guys hear me very good or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're coming in loud and clear.
Oh yeah, well because I was lying in bed and I'm streaming this through my phone, so I don't have a.
Oh, okay.
And it's very hot in here as well. Are you doing that in America with Fahrenheit or degrees or how?
Fahrenheit.
So yeah, if I googled it real quick, it's then let me double check. 86
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah. Over here, it's 90.
Wow.
Yeah.
90. That's oh man, it's really hot.
Yeah, and it cooled down slightly because the height of it is about 12. It's about noon to 1 p.m. where it's extra hot. But yeah, it's 90. Nice and cool, right? Jesus.
Yeah, it's I believe sleeping in a minute that's gonna be a problem. So yeah, I just mostly came here to say hi, because I still got 20% battery left, so I'm not here for long, but I wanted to come on and say hi.
Well, dude, yeah, well, we're very happy that you at least dropped in, as the white nipple, because I know you're on your phone, so you can't put any images in there. But hey, dude, it's always great having you on. I'm glad that you're doing better as well.
By the way, Vinny, I got my first action figure. I'm a comics guy. I never bought action figures and all that stuff, so I got me a McFarlane Alan Scott edition thingy, but I made a mistake. So it seems that there are multiple editions, and so I opened it up and I made a video about that, and then I saw that the hand was green, the arm was green, and Alan Scott has a red shirt on, right? So. And I thought, you know what? Somebody with an airbrush, at the quality control, just painted it on the side. So I complained about the retailer, that sold me that. I said, well, I'm going to look into that. It seems, that it was on purpose, right? So because they are, it emits some kind of a green glow, but I didn't do that. So he said, hey, why don't you destroy the figure, send a photo to me, and I'm going to send you a new one. So I destroyed the figure. Then 5 minutes later, he said, "Oh, by the way, it was part of the whole concept." So I'm giving a new one.
Was this did you get it off of eBay?
No. I'm on some Facebook group that a guy sells comics there.
Okay.
And he bought it for me, because he's also selling, Funko Pops and all that stuff. Right. And I said, hey, I want to have that Alan Scott figure, which actually is a great figure, by the way. But I don't like that, that green paint on the side. I just want to have a clean red shirt, green trousers, and no other stuff than that, just a normal version. But it seems I had some kind of a special edition version or something.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. So that was weird.
Yeah, I went to go type it to look it up, but I'm only seeing the regular edition.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Because we were gonna do the toy stream last night, but both Tommy and Trina they were kind of under the weather, so we had skipped it. But don't worry, we're gonna be hitting some good stuff soon. I got a couple more gargoyles as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I sold off a couple figures, and with those profits, I'm like, oh, look what's out. But tomorrow I'm gonna be selling off another one too. Got a really good price for something. So, but hey, we got Chris.
Battery.
We got Chris as well.
Hey,
his battery just shit the bed.
no.
Oh man. Well, he said he only had about 20% left, but
Oh,
damn it. But no worries. I mean, yeah, we'll get Marinus back on. Oh wait, there he is.
there
Hey,
he is.
Ta-da!
Found your charger.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
plug
I
that
just clicked the wrong button.
Oh,
that's okay.
Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Yeah, man. How
How's
you
it
doing,
going, man?
Chris?
Oh, glad it's Friday. Whew.
Yeah,
I
think we
got
all-
the Columbo. You know that thing when you're just about to leave and somebody goes,
One eye?
"Oh yeah, just one more thing."
Oh,
You're like,
okay.
"Oh no!"
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the one eye is straight and the other one looks off to the side. I didn't mean to. Oh shit! Just one more thing. And speaking of which, let me say hello to the chat. We had superfan Adam Strahan was the first one in tonight. El brother, followed by Lion Ratton. How you doing, bro? Lion Ratton's always awesome. Tina Bojan was saying hello to everyone. We also like Carl in the house. What's up, Carl? Tree Rock Creations. How you doing, man? Let's see what else we had here. Montoni was saying hi to everybody. We had Stink Whistle. Hey, you guys smell that? Okay. We got Keely Shaw in the house. How you doing, Keely? Toy Mafia. Mogwai, what's up, brother? Good seeing you as well. But yeah, let me pull up some of our topics for today. I don't know if anyone saw the trailer. I can't show it on here, but I might be able to show it over on Rumble. I'd probably, because YouTube, they're dicks to me. They just have been. Monarch. Holy crap! This Legacy of Monster series looks pretty damn awesome. Whew. Who else saw this trailer?
I did. Oh my
No.
god.
Yep, I saw it.
You mean the Godzilla trailer?
Yeah.
Oh man,
No,
that's so
it's
good.
different than the Godzilla. It's Monarch.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10-episode series with
All the
Russell
old
Crowe.
ones.
Really?
Or no, Kurt Russell. I'm sorry, Kurt Russell.
Oh wow.
Same thing.
Wyatt Earp. I usually do that.
Uh-huh.
But holy shit, does it look good? Maybe we can show
Yes.
some stills at least.
Oh, I thought it was the new Godzilla trailer because I saw that too. You know, it's in the 1950s and I believe.
Yeah.
Ja-
The
Japan.
retro.
Yeah, that one's Zero, and that does look awesome too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Damn.
Let me reshare screen over here. A sec. But yeah, we got some good actors. John Goodman's doing like the narration. Apparently, he found the island and all that stuff where I guess all the monsters are. Well, let me stop this.
So when this come out?
When did it say it comes out?
I'm looking it up now because I want to see the trailer again, but god damn it, YouTube.
I know. I'll play when we're on Rumble.
Well, it's fully called Monarch Legacy of Monsters, and it's basically it says from 2021's aptly named Godzilla versus King Kong. We're in TV series IMDb. Here we are.
John Goodman was in King Kong, wasn't he? The one with Brie Larson or whatever, Skull
I think so.
Island.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah,
November 2023 is when episode 1 comes out.
Okay, excellent.
So-
Cool.
I think it sucks though. It's going to be on Apple TV, so
Sure, it will.
yeah, exactly. Chris, hit me up when you want to.
No, I wouldn't. Like if it's good, I will pay Apple for a refund. You know.
Well, then
Like-
we'll have to do a StreamYard or
No,
something.
what they should do is release the first episode for free on YouTube,
Yeah.
like they did with House of the Dragon.
Yep.
And dude, that you will get customers because people will support what they like.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yep.
it does look incredible. What's up, Soul Assassin? He's 10 episode with Kurt Russell and his kids playing the younger version of him. Which, again,
Sweet.
Awesome casting. His
Yes.
son is
Nice.
a fantastic actor.
Yep.
Yeah,
I've been hurting for more Big Trouble in Little series. have him because he was what was his title in that horrible Black Falcon and Winter Soldier thing?
Oh, wasn't he the U.S. agent?
Yeah, the U.S.
Yeah.
agent. Like I saw him and I was like, holy crap!
Oh
is
yeah, that's
Russell?
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best part of that whole series was U.S. Agent, yo.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you want to see a
Yeah.
fantastic movie with him as one of the leads, Overlord. Check
Oh, the
that
World War
out.
II one?
Holy shit, was that good? That was with the Nazis and doing their experiments and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, that movie was fantastic. It's horror. It's like it starts off as like a war picture and goes straight into horror. It's fantastic.
Overlord. Okay.
Yeah. Check it out. Highly recommend it. He's got
Nice.
longer hair in there, but he did an awesome job in it. Yeah. So I mean, this looks does look really good. I am happy to see that both father and son are going to be in this series. So that's cool. Playing the younger version.
Big Kurt Russell fan.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if they had other monsters that they showed, because there were other ones that were in the quick kind of trailer. Which again, when we're over on the Rumble side of things, I'll play it. I don't care.
King Ghidorah.
Nice.
But yeah, I can't wait because it looks like they pull out all the stops as well. Like the all the CGI looks incredible from what they showed. What they had shown was pretty damn cool. But there was at least, I want to say, 3 or 4 different monsters they showed, kind of briefly, just the tail of it. There was something that was flying. Godzilla was the one we had the clear kind of shot of, which is good. But I'm definitely looking forward to this, and pretty amazed that they are continuing it from Skull Island. So that is pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it's some kind of a nice continuity. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because I'll say that King Kong movie was great. I love seeing the battle between Godzilla and the Godzilla versus King Kong and all that. But they kept screwing up the human side of it.
Yeah,
I think
as always.
The Kong version though was all right. What they did with the human side of things, although I know some
they killed them all off
about the helicopters in the beginning, but. I thought the rest of that was pretty good. Like I didn't mind Loki in there, Tom Hiddleston, all that shit. Like pretty good setup, and what happened to Sam Jackson was very fitting.
I know like Peter Jackson's was more like the original Kong Hill or whatever. They bring him to New York or whatever, but I liked Skull Island better than the Peter Jackson one. Like usually when I was a kid, I used to watch the movies, and I was never a big King Kong fan. I always Godzilla. But that's probably one of my favorite movies, if not my favorite of the newer monster movies.
The one with Tom Hiddleston, right?
Yeah.
I agree. There were some cool elements that were in Peter Jackson's, but that movie was really bad. Like that bummed me out. But I agree. Yeah, the more recent one that they're going off of this storyline, with Hiddleston, I really, really did enjoy that movie.
Well, who was the one soldier there that you thought was going to be like the main hero and he gets offed by the Raptors? Remember that scene where he gets separated from everybody and you're like, oh, that's like your hero guy or whatever. And he's got his gun and, then the Raptors start coming and you're like, yeah, he's food.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't think he was going to be the main hero at all.
Well, he's like the chiseled dude, the generic
survivalist, though. You expect this guy to make it. Yeah.
Yeah. And he just got and I was like, okay, I'm liking this. Everyone's fair game. This is going to be sweet.
Excellent. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Kurt Russell, he's one of my favorite actors too, man. Soul Assassin says, 3,000 Miles to Graceland. That's a great one. Yeah. Where he does the Elvis stuff, guns and explosions. Yeah. That movie was awesome. But see, Kurt Russell, he's also one of those guys. He's super based. He doesn't take shit from anyone. And I love it, man. He slapped so many people in the face who tried to put him throw him under the bus or try to call out the shit that he likes or that he's a gun guy and everything. It's like, sorry, that's that's part of our Constitution and everything. It's like, what crack are you people smoking? Because I remember he embarrassed the hell out of the ones on The View. Like he practically got up and slapped him in the face. He didn't.
It was a beautiful thing.
Oh, it was awesome.
You mean like what Mads did?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, like him and Mel Gibson, like they're cut from a different cloth, the men's men.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Clint Eastwood as well.
Henry Cavill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? It's all the people that Hollywood's not too crazy about.
And it's not an age thing, too. I mean, we named a lot of older actors, but there's no way you could say Henry Cavill is an old actor.
No. He's younger than all of us on panel, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gives me hope.
right? Was he 36, 37, something like that?
Definitely the youngest out of the actors that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The pre-soy era.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right. So speaking of actors, that's some funny shit. So Danny Masterson from again the '70s show. I thought this was kind of fitting as well. Let me share screen here. So yeah, this one with the beard.
Hyde.
Yeah, Hyde. He had done a Netflix show with Christian.
The Ranch.
Well. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Ranch.
my husband likes that show. I haven't seen
I was
it.
gonna say, yeah, I like that show.
Yeah, I was gonna start to get into it. I saw like an episode or two, and something else in passing when visiting relatives and stuff. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. It's pretty funny and stuff. But once I heard what's his name, Sam
Elliott.
Sam Elliott, thank you. That guy he's actually a hardcore liberal out of nowhere from doing all those westerns, and you think that he's
Aw.
yeah, that guy said some really stupid things. I'm like, kind of turned me off. And then this creep.
He was on my hall pass list for years. Now I can't believe I have to erase him. I thought it was he's dead.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, somebody you think is like a man's man, like a tough guy, and he's actually a liberal wimp. This creep as well, him and his brother, which they're both Scientologists as well. Their whole family, so I'm not surprised with some of the weird shit that happened. But apparently, he's going to be getting 30 to life for not allegedly. They said it. He raped 2 women, 2 girls. I don't know what the ages were, but
it came out with the whole Me Too thing.
Yeah,
he was acquitted on the 3rd one.
Yeah, because she lied. And they caught her in a lie. But I don't know, other than I'm torn on this one because I'm not trusting anyone. I don't know if he is a victim or he victimized. I haven't seen any evidence other than he said, she said. So for me, I can't claim one way or the other.
I better believe that these were Scientology setups, and then the girls left the religion and then went after to punish the people. This is my guessing. I'm not accusing anyone, but it happens.
We're speculating because again, Hollywood is a very seedy, gross place. So anything is possible, especially with those organizations as well. Leah Remini, she's done documentaries on this stuff. She's talked about it because she was part of it. Her mother was a very high level at it. It all comes down to money, money and fame. In that particular religion, it's been well documented. It's not something I'm making up. It's something
release the list.
But that info's been released as well. And they say when you get to certain tiers, you got extra benefits and all this other crap, and what you can get away with, and etc.
Wow.
We'll probably talk about that more on Rumble. But
I could have swore he was charged before for almost the same thing. And I thought it was probably the same people, and they said no.
It was a hung jury on all 3 cases for the first time. This was the retrial of all 3.
Yeah, and of course his celebrity friends are backing his play regardless. And again, I've been on the fence with these 2 as well because I know there was things where he came out in Congress saying that he was trying to stop some of the stuff, the human trafficking things, and he's even his company helped develop something to help kids be safe, or some kind of extra Amber Alert type system. You got to look it up. I don't remember exactly what it was, but he's got to Congress and he's talked about this stuff. But at the same time, they're also saying most of the things that he's done in that type of charity shit were write-offs for his taxes. So
maybe, but he doesn't really have a career anymore either.
That's also true. So I don't know. Again, you never know with this stuff. Who's what? Who's real? Everything's become so murky and gross because of the cover-ups, because of the shit that was going on with Epstein and all them. And again, you guys were just saying it before. Release the list. We still haven't seen any of that. Stuff,
or manifestos. You remember when a certain a certain white supreme, like we got a manifesto like within hours or whatever, and yet we still don't have the manifesto of the Decepticon that took out the kids at the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe if that's going to be released, it's going to be the biggest scandal ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's nuts. It's all
Yeah.
South Park
Yeah.
years ago.
Yep.
He better go into protective custody or something. The jail won't be kind to him.
Yeah.
No, he's probably going to rich people jail.
Maybe.
Oh, probably. He's probably going to Scientologist jail.
Well, it's all
Xenu.
But it's like Tina said too. We don't know the full situations of this stuff. Yeah. He could be sent to an actual real jail. Who knows if he really pissed somebody off? If someone wants to blow the whistle on something, or maybe he was trying to leave his certain religion, because they do that type of stuff as well. That's been documented. They were going after the Remini for a long time. I think Rose McGowan, I believe she was part of that at one point as well. Again, it's very seedy, it's very creepy and bizarre. What's up, William? Good seeing you, bro.
Just what we've seen in the past few years anyway with, Brett Kavanaugh or the whole E. Jean Carroll thing, or even, bring it back to Harvey Weinstein. Like, some of those girls weren't assaulted, I'm sorry to say, but they were willing to go along with it in exchange for career moves. And then now they're older, maybe they regret it, they don't feel right with themselves, and they project it back out on to other people. I'm not saying that's the case here. All I'm saying is, if anything, in the past 5-10 years, we've seen it's not always cut and dry.
No, that's what that really sucks about modern era, is that regrettable sex is now considered grape.
You got to keep in mind too. Speaking of Henry Cavill, he said that recently. Not even recently. He said it a while ago.
Yeah,
but he goes, he won't just go out on dates anymore.
I don't blame him.
The Me Too thing.
Yeah. It's this like, well, what was that thing in Israel there where they had grape by deception? Honey, that's not your real hair. Those aren't your real boobs. I feel deceived.
Chris got tricked by the weave.
Oh God!
I thought this was 9 inches.
I mean, I brought my boys up where they're honest. I mean, I almost don't think I overdid it, because they're like terrified to be alone in a room with a woman.
Better safe than sorry at this point. But I mean, because it's gotten to a sick level. We talked a little bit about that before we started the stream as well. And it's these dating apps, I think, ruin most of this, because you have people who they'll jump straight into marriage as well. Then they'll be divorced within a couple of months. There's a lot of weird things going on right now.
Yep.
I always say, if I didn't get lucky and meet my wife, and I'm telling you, I went through the ringer before that, but I was lucky enough to meet my wife. She's a great woman. But had I had the mindset now that, back then, I would have met a woman at church. I would have attended church functions, been involved, and met my wife that way. Because
isn't that something?
My boys
I'm
that
not Christian that I'd do that.
My boys are smart enough. That's the only way they'll even consider a girl. It has to be in church.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Why are you here? You got a Star of David necklace, dude. I'm here to pick up chicks.
Chris, hey, I'm the Christ bearer. That's all you need to know. Now eat your matzah. Shut up. We're having a great date.
I'm gonna bring my date to a bris.
That's why my son has started carrying his cross around again. Insight.
Tapping the nose there.
There's that, and the power of Christ compels you. You gotta be really evil that's out there in the world. You gotta have some kind of protection.
No, but there is a lot of honesty in that. Like, community has been murdered. It's been killed by the the communism stuff that's coming through, and church is or temple. It's like the last bastion of like moral community fabric. And
now you know why communism destroys churches.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's one of the few points we still have where there's unification, and they're sowing disunity. So and again, if I'm going to church as a Jew, like I know that the people there are morally aligned. We have similar, you know what I mean? Like we have similar moral like foundations. Like that girl that doesn't have a body count that's in the quadruple digits. Like
oh, dude, yeah, and that's the scary thing, man, and that's what it is getting to be. A very good friend of mine for a number of years. One of her friends, and she wasn't a bad person, but boy, did she sleep around. She was in the triple digits.
Oh,
no joke. I said,
I
what the
can't
hell?
relate. I cannot relate to this. I mean, TMI. My husband is the only person I ever slept with.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Oh, wow.
Hey, it's my wife and I too. In 34 years.
Well,
Wow, congrats, man.
Yeah, it was like, I want to say we didn't wait till marriage, but I certainly didn't do it with anybody else that I wasn't serious with my whole life before that. And it blows my mind. Where, my brother got a girl pregnant when he was 16, and my other sister's been doing the town since she was 15. But it's amazing that how you can all live up and grow up in the same environment, but end up with completely different values.
Isn't it crazy? I mean, it's like, and the thing is, like, people who are more wholesome or have those type of values, they're the ones who get shunned and ostracized. It's I don't get it. It makes no sense. That's something that people should get back to, those type of values, and they don't. And look at the world for it. I mean, everyone's they're doing whatever they want. There's literally like porn stars who've been arrested for rape, and it's like, wait a minute, you're a porn star. You can get it anytime you want, and you get paid for it, and you're still doing these type of things. Again, there's been a number from like the ones from the 70s, modern ones. You hear these stories all over the place. You have the criminal aspect all over. Why? Because there's no family unit anymore. There's no father to teach them right from wrong, or punish them for the bad things that they're doing. It's like society like crumbled completely, and they're pushing that. Yeah, go ahead, sleep around. They're pushing these things on children in schools. I mean, we've talked about that on previous streams. They're trying to normalize it so that they can have more of that going around. Why? What's the end game on that? It's I know we're getting into Rumble territory.
It's scary. It's scary.
You can see the meter.
It used to be the opposite of that. Remember, you couldn't have a Viagra commercial until after 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean,
and now literally we're seeing HIV commercials and things while Draven's doing the wrestling.
Oh, Jesus,
stream.
Yeah, the prep stuff. It was like, why am I watching two gay guys cruising on a subway platform in the middle of like a family entertainment show? Like, what the hell is this?
Exactly.
It's insane. I should pull up Rumble. Hold on a second. Because we're going to be headed there real soon. There's a couple of people that were waiting in there regardless. Super famous saying hi over there. And Normie Carl, what's up, man?
In Tree Rock, he proves a good point here in the YouTube chat. He says even in church, you need to be careful who you choose to date. And yeah, definitely. Like, I wouldn't just but I'm just saying that's probably a good place to start looking, or to at least consider meeting someone, because
that's that it is also true. And there was a girl that I dated who she was the religious type, but I think she had the devil on her shoulder. We had a lot of fun. That's where I'll leave it at that. All right. Hold on. Here's the Rumble link, everyone. So, like I said, we're headed into spicy territory. Before we jump over there, though, we can talk a little bit about the other nut job, Hulk Hogan.
Hogan.
Yeah. Oh my God. This guy, he was on Joe Rogan, and if you asked him, he invented bread. He's that much of a compulsive liar.
Jesus.
It's hilarious.
Bret the Hitman Hart?
It's like he's got the coolest career. Like, if anyone didn't need to lie, it would be him, but he does. Exactly. It's like he invented everything. He thought of everything. Like,
yeah, I don't know. It makes no sense. Yeah, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamaniac. He was the biggest thing in the 80s. The main star of the company. he could have had Vince thrown in jail during the steroid scandal, but again, he made so much money with them. He lied in the courts and said, "No, brother, he didn't give me anything. I got my own stash," and blah blah blah. All he had to say was, "Yep, I got some of it." And wrestling would have been different from that point on. Who knows what would have happened? But again, this guy, man. Whew. So, did anyone catch or see any clips of this?
I did.
No.
Yeah, Adam, what did you see? Because he had a claim that this one turned my stomach, and this is the reason why I wanted to talk about it. So there was a lot of the Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff, and this guy claimed that there was a kid who was dying, and he invited him to one of the WrestleManias in Wembley Stadium, and he was gonna do a big thing for him and all this and his family. And he goes, "Brother, I was at the event, and I keep looking there. I'm wrestling, and I can't find the kid. I can't find the kid." Then he finds out from the family after the event that the kid passed away. So then what he did was he made some kind of rock song as a tribute to the kid, and the lyrics are in there and everything, that he saw him in Wembley Stadium, and all this crap. Come to find out, the kid was never there. That kid didn't exist. Hogan never wrestled at Wembley Stadium.
Oh my God.
And
Wow.
he's been telling this story for like 30 years now.
Yeah. He's
Still.
like Joe Biden.
Exactly. Oh,
Dude, they've got videos. I'm pretty sure like Jim Cornette has an omnibus of Hogan stories where he lied, but they have like countdown lists of Hulk Hogan's top 10 lies and shit all over YouTube.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Oh my God.
Cocaine and steroids, hell of a drug.
Hell of a drug.
Yeah, I love a drug. Yeah.
Dude, unbelievable. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, he's got a lie about how back in the day the Undertaker really tombstone pile drive me, brother, and he almost broke my neck. I was numb, and that was a complete lie, dude.
Yeah, he was like, what was he? Almost a foot away from his head touching the chair.
Yeah, like Undertaker's the last person that's gonna bullshit you. He's like, "Oh yeah, that didn't happen."
Yeah.
You can see it clear in the video too, Tone.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Here's another one that was completely disproved, because he claimed that he came this close to becoming the bassist for Metallica when they were looking for a new bassist.
Oh my God.
It gets better. Lars Ulrich, he goes, he's good friends with Lars. Lars goes, "I've never met Hulk Hogan in real life. He's full of shit." And I got no love for Lars, but I like Metallica, don't like Lars, and yeah, I'm siding with Lars on that one too. So, I've never met the guy.
Is it like a pathological liar, or is he just trying to?
Yeah.
I would
Like that's
say
like
so.
that's
I
like
think
a
he wants
John Lovett
to tell,
skit.
Yeah, I think he wants to tell great stories, It's like his
Yeah.
entire career has been a work, But
Yeah.
he doesn't need to lie. Like he can talk about being in the Pontiac Silverdome with all those. I mean, that was pop culture in the 80s. It was so big, and all the cool things he did with Roddy Piper, and he doesn't need to lie, but he does.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, he just went to the same college as Biden. They were neck and neck for top of the class.
They're around the same age, right?
You said about the king, though, the stuff about the king and how he was. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, if I was Hogan, what do you do other than you just continue? The show must go on, right? So, like, this is him just. The show must go on.
Well, it's crazy because they said, well, that's one of the reasons he claims why he got divorced, because at a certain time he would start getting all amped up. It was like he's at home at like 7 p.m. or whatever, and he started getting all amped up, and he didn't know what it was. And he goes, what the hell's going on? He was doing what was it? Freaking almost like 40 years or something of wrestling straight, and every night in a different town. But at that time, he would usually go on the main stage. So he was wired to get amped up, and he would start yelling at his wife. He'd throw things, and he didn't understand what was going on. I think this guy took too many shots to the head. That's what I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah.
He
Benoit effect.
Oh, the Benoit. Yeah, it could have been. Oh, here's another one I thought was great. So he claims that he was almost in the very first card for the UFC that he was going to fight for Rhea. And Dana White goes, "I've never heard such bullshit before in my life."
Oh my God! Could you imagine that poor bastard going into a UFC ring with like Tito Ortiz?
Oh my God!
Damn.
I hate to see that.
Put him in with Matt Hughes.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Well,
dude.
George St. Pierre.
The old
Yeah,
school
George,
wrestlers.
yep.
One of the first matches he had, because they saw him, they go, "Oh, they're going to try to do something big with this guy." He came out of nowhere. He's super green. So what did they do? One of the first matches he had, one of the old school guys who was a lot smaller than him broke his leg.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm sure he was going to be able to, he was going to get in the
I
UFC.
heard-
And
So
I
weird.
heard him talk. I heard him talking on Rogan that like superstar Billy Graham pulled a gun on him and was like, "I really like you, brother." Like, where did this go? Like, why would he pull a gun to compliment you, dude?
You gotta pay for those steroids, kid. They're not free.
I really need you to hear this and remember it.
Right? My Hulkamaniacs. All right, but yeah, Decepticon's Cave. He says that he's one sub away from hitting 800.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
If you're
Almost,
watching,
man.
subscribe, get over there, give him one. Dude, that's fantastic.
And let me guess, Decepticon, you almost play bass or Metallica too.
Yeah, and you got the invite to get on the card at UFC 3 times. 3 times. Just like Hogan.
Yeah, next thing he's gonna say that he invented AEW or something. Or some stupid shit.
Oh.
No, AEW is extra brain dead. But oh my God, they turned down Bret the Hitman Hart. He
What?
offered his services to them to help train the guys and to show them like how they're supposed to do things the proper way, and
Wow.
how to build a proper story and behind the scenes stuff. And they went, "No, but we'll invite you if you want. We'll pay you if you want to be a manager." And he's like, "No." Like, who turns down the Legacy family that taught most of the wrestlers throughout the 70s, 60s, 70s, and the 80s, and the 2000s?
An offer like that, it's not about the money. Bret Hart has plenty of money. He cares about the business, and he sees that this needs improving, and he wants to help. He wants the industry to be healthy. And you insult him with, "No, but we'll pay you to be a manager." Like, the fuck?
Yeah. Dude, I don't know, man. My mind's blown at the stupidity of some of these people. Tony Khan's one of the biggest marks you'll ever see. And, and saying that too, because I know a lot of the AEW fans, they get very odd. But here's the thing. I mean, a lot of those wrestlers, they have to be respectful towards the fans regardless, because that's the ones that made it for them, I know Bobby the Brain Heenan, he said it multiple times. He goes, "Yeah, fans, you'll have some rowdy ones. You'll have ones that don't really understand what's really going on, but you can't rip into them. It's the way that you present things. It has to be for them to understand, 1, 2, that they could cheer on or boo or whatever they need to. When you start to ruin things or you break that, then it's completely screwed up and the whole system will fall apart." Because an example he gave was apparently Bobby the Brain, he had a couple of matches with Ultimate Warrior back in the day.
God, I saw that, the shoot interview.
Yeah, Ultimate Warrior was notorious for not being able to work with anyone properly. He was stiff, which means he would hit them like for real. And like Bobby the Brain, he had neck problems. That's why he was mostly on commentator spots. And that's where he ended up staying, because when he was younger, he was an amazing wrestler, but he couldn't do it anymore. But they had a couple of these things, and they had matches, and he kept clobbering him. And he goes, like, "What are you doing? What is wrong with you? What are you trying to kill me?" But he goes, I could have embarrassed him so easily. All I had to do was, and it's so simple, people don't seem to understand it. When he gets on top of me to pin me, just kick out. And it destroys him in one night. Bobby the Brain Heenan kicked out of the Ultimate Warrior, who's this unstoppable machine.
Yeah.
And he goes, and I could have kept doing it or not sold some of his moves for him. Then what happens? He goes, "But why? I didn't do it because I respected the fans. I knew that would have destroyed these kids, people who were watching." And that's why, like, I had so much respect for Bobby the Brain, because he knew the business, he knew how to do things right, you know. And you're supposed to be doing things for the fans. And most of these egomaniacs, they seem to forget that it becomes all about them and their bank accounts. It's insane.
Yeah.
Their
You know?
brand.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Heenan, man.
I think Adega's got to get going.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they're calling me, so I got to scoot. But
no
thanks as always.
Hell yeah. Anything else you'd like to say before you go?
Enjoy your uncensored Rumble rants. But other than that,
Yeah,
no.
it was great.
Yeah, we're not going to
Yeah.
get too heavy, but I wanted to show the Godzilla stuff too. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
dude,
Vinny,
All right.
I've got to go too. Hey, Adega, see you later, man. I'm going to
Yeah,
go
we'll
too. I
catch
need
you.
to have some sleep.
Yeah,
So,
man. Yeah. Anything else you'd like to tell the people too?
I got a I got a YouTube channel doing daily reviews and all that stuff. Darksiders Comics. It's in my handle here. Check it out. I could use some subs too.
Oh yeah.
Not e-begging or something, but if you were interested, check it out. I got some fun stuff over there. So plenty more to come. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, go support him. Yeah, I want to see that toy review as well. I was curious about that breakdown. But yeah, man, dude, Marinus, awesome having you here. I hope you have a great night, my friend.
Yeah. You guys too. Have a great show on Rumble, and see you next time. Have a great weekend. Drink a lot of water. Yeah, stay safe.
You got it, bro.
Man.
Hey, bye.
Later,
bro.
Great people. Great people. Oh shit, Chris, you gotta get going too.
I got yeah.
Balls.
Right. All right, Chris. Let everyone know where they can find you.
Right, check me out on Twitter, pissing people off at Infinitel Comic. I'm sorry, not Twitter, X. Or you can head on over to InfinitelChronicles.com and check out my books. And I'll be over at the Phoenix Press in about 7 minutes. So
right.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, man. And yeah, that piece that you showed too, that fan artwork was pretty damn sweet.
Oh my god, dude, Romo Art hooked me the frig up, man. That guy is awesome. He's just like, hey, he's like, I don't want anything for this. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, dude, no, it's yours, man. I wanted to do it. I like your stuff. It's like, amen, brother.
Sweet. Chris is like, next time I see you, you get a hug.
Yeah, I might. I'll ask him to see if I can use it for something. I might make it like a bonus card or something, or
cool.
Something. But yeah, man, dude, Romo Art. Check out his book. Was it Sector 17? Yeah, I'll definitely be showering him with praises on Twitter. So yeah,
very cool. Awesome, man. Dude, have a great night, my friend. And I think I'll be seeing you on Dravens. Are we still doing Dravens tonight?
I'm not sure. He might be working. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
I think he mentioned he was going to be doing that tonight.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he did.
All right.
We'll keep an eye out. Yeah,
we'll find out together.
Yeah,
that's right.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, man. I'll see you guys then. All right.
Of course, man. Dude, have a great one.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Nice. All right. And everyone else, we're going to be headed on over to Rumble now. So
before you go, Vinny, so Decepticon Cave, in case you didn't see it, now you've got your 800 that you needed because just Decepticons got stick together.
Hell yeah, man. 801. Tina Bojan just she just slapped you one as well. So that's a good thing. Hell yeah. All right. Everyone, the link is there. So click that, head on over to Rumble, and let me close out the side of things. Remove.